What's up, nerds? Joey here of Tech, and we're back with another episode of the show where we take a look at different devices through some performance tests to answer the question, can it game? The premise still has not changed. Smartphones come in different shapes and sizes with different special features, but none of that matters. All we need to know right now is if they can actually play games and how good are they at it. For today's device, we're testing out the Vivo V17 Pro, a solid mid-range phone with a Snapdragon 675 chipset and a lot of RAM. It is one of my personal favorite smartphones to play games with since it does have an all-screen display, but let's see if it can actually play games. Checking out our specs on paper, we have a Qualcomm Snapdragon 675 chipset with the Adreno 612 GPU, 8GB of RAM, and 128GB of internal storage. For our standard test setup, we only have the apps and games we need installed on the phone, and graphic settings for each game wherever possible are set to the highest. Now let's get into some numbers. For our synthetic benchmark, starting with Antutu V8, we get a score of around 210,000. There are certainly smartphones nowadays with a similar price point that have a higher score, but nonetheless, anything above 200k means you get decent performance. Moving on to 3D Mark Slingshot Extreme, this is where the score takes a hit a little bit. A score of over 1000 in both tests is pretty decent, but nowadays it's pretty normal for a mid-range phone to exceed this and be closer to even 2000. For PC Mark Work 2.0, we have a good score of 7770, which indicates that we have a nice balance of CPU power and RAM, which does definitely help when playing games. Now let's get into the gaming results. Our test games are Asphalt 9, Mobile Legends, PUBG Mobile, Call of Duty Mobile, and Honkai Impact 3. Again, games are set to the highest possible graphics settings wherever possible, so here we go. And of course, we get our FPS and stability numbers from the amazing GameBench Pro app. For Asphalt 9, we get a solid 30 FPS at 90% stability. Mobile Legends gets an almost perfect score at 57 FPS, though stability suffers at just 45%. PUBG Mobile is smooth at 30 FPS at 100% stability. Call of Duty surprises us with a very good 47 FPS at 91% stability. And finally, Honkai Impact 3 gets a nice 30 FPS at 90% stability. So, with all these numbers, can the Vivo V17 Pro game? Well, yes, it can. The V17 Pro is definitely capable of playing the games you want. Certainly, if you do decide to go for this phone, maybe because of its other features like its design or cameras, then you won't be disappointed in terms of its capability in playing heavy graphics games. And that wraps up this video, guys. What phone do you want us to test in the next episode? Let us know in the comments down below, or hit us up on Twitter at Tech, DM us on Instagram, or send a message over to our Facebook page. And if you enjoyed this video, please do drop a like, subscribe to our channel for more content, hit the bell icon to receive future uploads, and be sure to visit yugatech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. This has been Joey, and I'll see you guys in the next one.